Interpol's 2025 report shocked the world. AI is now fighting on the side of the bad guys, as phishing attacks surged 202% and deepfake fraud exploded by 2,137%. No one is safe anymore. But here's what they didn't tell you in the headlines. The criminals aren't just using AI, they're building their own versions. Tools like WormGPT and FraudGPT are being sold on the dark web for as little as $200, turning anyone into a sophisticated cybercriminal overnight. And the most terrifying part? These AI criminals are getting so good that even security experts can't tell the difference between real and fake anymore. Welcome back to AI Handbook channel, where I expose the revolutionary changes happening in artificial intelligence every single day. By the end of this video, you'll understand how AI has become the ultimate weapon for cybercriminals, why traditional security is failing, and what this means for your personal safety online. When Interpol released their 2025 cyber threat assessment, even seasoned cybersecurity experts were stunned. The numbers weren't just bad, they weren't catastrophic. In Western and Eastern Africa alone, cyber-related crimes now account for over 30% of all reported criminal activity. That's not a typo. Nearly 1 in 3 crimes is now happening online. But this isn't just an African problem. It's a global pandemic of digital crime. The report revealed that phishing attacks increased by 202% in the second half of 2024. But here's the kicker. 67.4% of these attacks now use some form of artificial intelligence. We're not talking about simple automation. We're talking about AI that can think, adapt, and evolve its tactics in real time. Interpol's data shows that ransomware attacks jumped 70% in just 1 year, while malware infections rose by over 30%. But the most shocking statistic? Deepfake fraud has increased by an astronomical 2,137% since 2022. Laura Ellis from Rapid7 dropped a bombshell during a cybersecurity summit. AI has reduced the cost of phishing and social engineering by up to 95%. What used to require teams of skilled hackers can now be done by a single person with an AI tool and a laptop. The report specifically warned about something called AI-driven fraud, and this isn't some future threat. It's happening right now, targeting people just like you and me. But to understand how we got here, we need to meet the dark AI tools that are making this possible. Before we dive deeper into this digital nightmare, make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell, because on this channel, we cut through the AI hype to expose what's really happening behind the scenes in artificial intelligence. In July 2023, cybersecurity researchers discovered something that sent chills down their spines. Deep in the dark web forums, criminals were advertising their own versions of ChatGPT, but with a terrifying twist. WormGPT was the first to emerge. Built on the GPT-J model and trained specifically on malware-related data, it was marketed as ChatGPT's malicious cousin. Unlike legitimate AI tools with ethical safeguards, WormGPT had no boundaries, no restrictions, no moral compass. Security researcher Daniel Kelly, a reformed black hat hacker, tested WormGPT and was horrified by what he found. The AI could craft phishing emails so sophisticated, so perfectly written, that they were virtually indistinguishable from legitimate communications. But WormGPT was just the beginning. Soon after, FraudGPT appeared on the dark web, marketed by a user called Canadian Kingpin 12. For $200 per month, or $1,700 per year, anyone could subscribe to an AI that would write flawless phishing emails in multiple languages, generate undetectable malware and hacking tools, create convincing social engineering content, find vulnerabilities and compromise credentials, provide step-by-step hacking tutorials. The subscription model was brilliant in its simplicity. Like Netflix for cybercriminals, FraudGPT democratized sophisticated attacks. You didn't need years of technical training anymore, you just needed a credit card. John Bambanek from NetEnrich believes the same criminal organization runs both WormGPT and FraudGPT, strategically targeting different criminal markets. WormGPT focuses on long-term attacks like ransomware, while FraudGPT specializes in quick-hit phishing campaigns. But these tools represented more than just new criminal software. They marked the moment when AI crossed over to the dark side permanently. Here's what makes AI-powered cybercrime so terrifying. It eliminates the skill barrier that previously protected us. Remember when you could spot a phishing email by its broken English and obvious grammatical errors? Those days are gone forever. AI-generated phishing emails now have perfect grammar, convincing context, and personalized details that make them nearly impossible to detect. Shani Delaney, CEO of Valiance Group and former counterintelligence officer, explained the new reality at a cybersecurity summit. Quote, "AI has transformed cybercrime from a game of skill to a game of scale," unquote. The AI scrapes the internet, builds personalized targeting packages, and launches attacks faster than any human ever could. It can analyze your social media, find your connections, learn your communication style, and craft messages that feel like they came from your best friend. Consider this real case. A Ferrari executive almost fell victim to a voice-cloned deepfake of his own CEO. The AI had perfectly replicated the CEO's voice, speech patterns, and even his typical conversation topics. The attack only failed when the executive asked a question the AI couldn't answer. But voice cloning is just one weapon in the AI criminal arsenal. The technology can now generate convincing fake websites that perfectly mimic legitimate businesses, create deepfake videos for business email compromise attacks, automatically adapt phishing tactics based on victim responses, and scale attacks to target thousands of people simultaneously with personalized content. The most sophisticated attacks now use what researchers call conversational agents, AI chatbots that can maintain extended conversations with victims, gradually building trust and extracting sensitive information over weeks or months. And here's the truly frightening part. The barrier to entry keeps getting lower. The dark web has evolved into something resembling a twisted version of Amazon. Criminal AI tools are now sold with subscription plans, customer support, user reviews, and money-back guarantees. By early 2024, vendors were offering complete Cybercrime-as-a-Service platforms. Want to launch a ransomware attack but don't know how? There's an AI for that. Need to create a convincing deepfake video? Download the app. Want to harvest credentials from thousands of victims? Subscribe to the monthly plan. These marketplaces even offer technical support. Struggling to get your AI-generated malware past antivirus software? Submit a ticket. Your personal criminal AI consultant will help you optimize your attack within 24 hours. Interpol's Operation Synergia 2, conducted between April and August 2024, took down 22,000 malicious IP addresses in 95 countries. But for every server they shut down, 3 new ones appeared. The criminal AI ecosystem had become self-sustaining. The economics are staggering. A single successful AI-powered phishing campaign can net criminals hundreds of thousands of dollars. With monthly subscription costs under $200, the return on investment can exceed 1,000%. One traced operation involved an AI-run phishing network that had stolen over $400 million in cryptocurrency. The AI had automatically created and optimized thousands of fake websites, each one perfectly tailored to fool mobile users based on behavioral analytics. But perhaps the most disturbing trend is the emergence of AI tools that can negotiate ransoms. Some ransomware now includes AI chatbots that conduct ransom negotiations, mimicking human attackers while maintaining complete anonymity. As criminals weaponize AI, defenders are fighting back with their own artificial intelligence. We're witnessing the world's first AI versus AI cyber war, and the battlefield is everywhere. Interpol, Europol, and national cybersecurity agencies are deploying AI systems to monitor dark web forums, track cryptocurrency transactions, and analyze criminal communication patterns. These AI defenders can process millions of data points per second, identifying threats that human analysts might miss. But the criminals are adapting faster than anyone expected. They're using AI to automatically modify malware to evade AI-powered detection systems, generate fake training data to confuse defensive AI models, create AI-resistant attack vectors that specifically target machine learning vulnerabilities. The result is an escalating arms race where both sides continuously upgrade their AI capabilities. Every defensive improvement triggers a criminal counter-innovation. Security companies are now developing what they call adversarial AI, systems designed to think like criminal AI and predict their next moves. But this creates a paradox. To fight criminal AI effectively, security researchers must essentially create their own versions of criminal AI. This raises profound questions about AI development and control. When the same technology can be used to protect or destroy, who decides which is which? Some researchers worry we're approaching a point where AI systems will be conducting cyber attacks and defenses without human oversight, making decisions at machine speed that could affect millions of people. The question isn't whether AI will continue to be used for criminal purposes, it's whether human society can adapt fast enough to survive this new reality. So, how do you protect yourself when AI criminals can perfectly mimic anyone and anything? The answer isn't just better technology, it's smarter human behavior. Criminal AI exploits human psychology more than technical vulnerabilities. First, adopt what Interpol calls the think twice approach. Before clicking any link, responding to any message, or taking any online action, pause and verify through multiple channels. If someone claiming to be your boss asks for urgent money transfers, call them directly using a number you know is real. Second, understand that perfect communication is now a red flag. If an email is too well written, too perfectly tailored to your interests, or too emotionally compelling, it might be AI generated. Third, implement multi-factor authentication everywhere. While AI can fake voices and faces, it still struggles with hardware-based authentication tokens. Fourth, stay informed about the latest AI scam techniques. The criminals' tools evolve daily, and yesterday's protection methods may be useless tomorrow. But perhaps most importantly, remember that AI criminals still need one thing from you: your decision to trust them. No matter how sophisticated their technology becomes, they can't force you to click, download, or transfer money. Organizations need to invest in AI-powered security tools, but they also need to train employees to recognize AI-generated content. The human element remains both the weakest link and the strongest defense. The future of cybersecurity isn't just about building better AI defenses. It's about creating a society that's psychologically immune to AI manipulation. The era of AI-powered cybercrime has arrived, and there's no going back. But by understanding the threat, recognizing the techniques, and thinking before we click, we can stay one step ahead of the machines that want to deceive us. What's your biggest fear about AI being used for cybercrime? Have you encountered any suspicious AI-generated content recently? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more insights into the dark side of artificial intelligence that everyone needs to understand.